Hello, this is John Locke, and I just wanted to share a few quick thoughts on community and engagement and what that means for your brand and what ultimately it means for the traffic to your site. Where to start with this? What really made me think of this is I see a lot of my peers, I see some of my clients, I see just a lot of people just out in the world fall short with this. And when I say community, I mean people who actually take an active interest in asking you a question, whether that's on your blog through the comments, whether that's on your Facebook page, whether that's on your Twitter profile, YouTube comments, your LinkedIn company page, no matter what it is. Anytime that people actually take a vested interest in reaching out to you and asking you a question or leaving a comment or just saying, oh, that was like really cool. That's kind of rare to get those. Not every brand gets people to actually respond to what they're putting out there in the world. Anytime that you get that, I think you need to take a moment to acknowledge it and respond to people and either answer their question or send them somewhere where they can get the answer. Just acknowledge them, just answer it. The reason why I bring this up, I just see this happen. I'm not going to name names. I have one client, they have a couple blog posts in particular where comments pile up, and honestly, it's a lot of engagement for them. Obviously, that post is really popular. They don't respond to every single comment. A lot of the comments are just going unresponded to. I think it's a big opportunity that they're missing. I have other clients that do excellent, where if they put something on their Facebook page or if they put it on their Instagram page, that they respond to people that comment on their stuff. I mean, I think that that's a really positive thing that you can do for your brand and show people that you actually are listening and that you care about them and that you're going to respond to them. From a practical standpoint, it encourages people to do that more and to interact with your brand more. And eventually it builds up a lot of positive goodwill to where they feel good about sharing stuff that you put out there in the world. If you put out a Facebook post, if you put out a tweet, if you publish a blog post, if you share something on your Google My Business posts, they might be apt to share that with other people. Where I see a lot of brands go wrong, and I even see some of my peers doing this wrong, is if somebody's interacting with your brand, if they're responding to your tweets, if they're responding to your Facebook posts, if they're becoming part of that conversation, if they're leaving blog comments, if they're leaving YouTube comments, I see no reason why you wouldn't respond to those and at least acknowledge what they're saying. If it's spam, delete it. I mean, that's one thing, but if they're legit comments and people are trying to interact with you and they're trying to interact with your brand, they're trying to ask you a question, it's an opportunity for you to either build up trust or destroy trust. Just respond to things they're trying to find out. Are you going to respond back or are you just going to ignore it? So I think it's a big opportunity from a practical standpoint. If we're just talking SEO, if we're just talking traffic, if we're just talking building up your brand, then it's also really advantageous for you to respond to people. And the reason why I say that, I know for a fact that part of YouTube's algorithm is how many comments are on a video. If you're responding to people leaving comments, then they're going to be more apt to leave more comments. And that means that your videos are showing engagement, and so YouTube is going to rank those videos higher. They're going to treat your channel more favorably. Why wouldn't you take advantage of that? In the same way, say you have a blog post that's really popular and people leave comments and they're asking questions that are closely related to what the main content of the blog article is, and then you're answering it back in turn. So guess what? That's actually making that page more useful to future people who visit that blog post because it's answering in more detail, more questions that are related to the original thing that you're addressing in the blog post. And Google looks at that favorably. It looks at people leaving comments and then you returning the favor and answering their questions as additional content to that page. That page is actually adding more content as time goes on. That makes that page more valuable, and therefore Google is usually going to rank that higher. If you happen to have a blog post where people are leaving comments and you're not responding to questions or comments or adding additional information to that page, you're missing a big opportunity. Same thing with YouTube, same thing with your Facebook, anything like that. You're just giving up engagement points. You're basically not taking opportunity to build your brand and tell people that you're a brand that actually gives a crap about other people. So that's just my 2 cents. Community engagement, no matter where it's at, people are going to try and interact with you, whether it's on your Facebook, your Twitter, your Instagram, your YouTube, or your actual website. Take advantage of that. Don't let that opportunity be squandered. My name's John Locke. My business is Lockdown Design and SEO. We help manufacturing and industrial firms get more organic traffic through Google. We help them get more RFQs as a result. If you're getting value from this channel, please take a minute to subscribe. We're putting out new videos at least once a week, actually probably more often than that, but at least once a week. So that's our brand promise to you. And that's it for now. We'll come back with another video soon. Peace.